We are pretty sure we created the ultimate cinema rig for your mirrorless camera. Let's take a look at it. What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin with MediaBolt Productions, and today I want to talk to you guys about how I turned my A7 III into a cinema rig. It's pretty cool, pretty simple. The reason you want to have a rig though is for a couple different reasons. Number one, it looks really freaking cool. When you roll up on set like this, your clients are gonna be like, wow, he means business, they mean business, they're professional. Sometimes when you have your mirrorless cameras and you pull up, you know, people think that you're bringing a photography camera to a video shoot, and that credibility is not necessarily there. Sometimes it's about the appearance overall, and that's gonna really make your client feel more comfortable in your work. So we built our rig with that in mind. Number one thing you're gonna need for your rig is a cage. That's the base of every type of rig. Your cage is there for a couple different reasons. One, it gives you attaching points for your camera, so you can attach all types of cool things from there and start to build your rig out. And number two, it's just very, it helps keep your camera safe. So if you were to drop it, it's gonna be there for protection with anything else. Nextly, what we did after that is we added a top handle. And I think the reason I need the top handle, number one, it's easy to carry around. In between takes, you can kind of hold it, you can sit it down. But number two, it's very good for getting those low angle shots that you would like to get. And for us, with storytelling, that low angle is really important sometimes. And being able to do that properly is also very important. So having a top handle will make that much, much easier than you having to try to lay on the ground or ride on a skateboard or do something crazy. You can just handheld that mug from up top and go get that shot. The next thing that I added that I really thought was important was this side handle. This side handle here, I added, and what it does, it just gives me another contact point with the rig, because the rig starts to get a little bit heavy, and holding it with one hand is not the way to do it. So having that second hand there, if you're using a camera or if you're using a lens that has autofocus, having that handle here is really nice, because then you can keep it in tight like this, and you can start to get those shots that you want and have that nice handheld look with that. And you have two contact points right there. So that was the next thing I did. After that, what's really important is to start to build your base plate. So what we did, we went with the base plate from, I believe, Cambait. And what this does is it raises your camera off of the ground when you're putting it onto a tripod especially. It will mount right here. And this is actually the most important for these guys here. And this is your rods. The rod system, what that does is just allows you to attach even more things to your rig. So you see a lot of people, they get the really long rods and they start adding extra batteries that will power your whole rig. That's something I think we're looking to do in the future. But just for now, to keep this thing compact, we use this to mount one of our other favorite things that we have on our camera, and this is our Tilta matte box. It's called the Tilta Mini matte box. It mounts right to the front right here and connects the camera to the matte box. And this is great. It also looks really cool. A lot of people are like, oh, why do you need a matte box? Looks cool, but it stops some of those glares from coming in from the sun or from weird lighting scenarios, especially when you're outdoors. So it's really nice to have. And you can add your NDs right into the matte box. So this has functionality for the 4x5 glass polarizers. You can get ND filters, you can do like the Pro Mist filters and just put them right in there. Then no matter what lens you have, it's just already ready to go. Or if you have your typical filters that just go on the front of your camera, you can drop those right there as well and put those on the lens, and then that matches right on there. A couple other things we added, obviously, we want to have a monitor, just makes it much easier to see things. So that pops right on top of your top handle. And then I threw on the Rode shotgun mic, and that's just to pick up some good scratch audio when we're out. We typically use other sources of audio, whether it's a lavalier or boom mic, if we're getting vocals, but this is really nice to have so that you can sync those audios pretty quickly in post instead of relying on your camera's audio. So that's really it, man. So what else should we add to this rig? Put a little comment down below with some things that we can maybe look into to make this better, and what have you guys done to build out your rigs? If you like this video, please like and subscribe. That really helps us a lot, and on to the next one.